Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be laying the floor and maybe some other little bits and pieces. Let's go. Things are going well and I can tell that we're getting close to the end now. So obviously in the last video I did all the painting, and today I'm going to start, well, today's episode is going to be a bit of a mixture. I'm going to get the flooring, the structural flooring down. Obviously the flooring that was down was just a temporary thing because of lockdown. I didn't really have any access to help during the build, so I needed to put something down to let me work on it that I didn't mind getting a bit wet because I knew it was going to get covered up and dealt with. So today I've just got some 18mm chipboard flooring, and what I've done along the back edge already is I've just marked where the joists are, and I've put the corner sheet in place, and that actually lines up with a joist almost perfectly. And then I've laid the next sheet in, which needs to be cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from this point here to this point there, take that measurement, transfer it to the end, and then cut that off. And then that will slide in there, and then that will be the stagger across the floor. I suppose this is pretty straightforward. I'm going to use just some 40mm wood screws to go straight through the temporary floor and into the joists. And you need to leave a bit of a gap around the edges for expansion, and that's about it really. So it's not particularly difficult, but you need to just get screwing and cutting. Let's go. Okay, so the floor's going down nicely. I only have to cut one bit each other length anyway, it's all good. I'm just marking the joists. There's a pencil line on the floor that's very faint, and there's obviously the screw heads that I can see. So I'm using that to guide me across the floor. But I've made a bit of a mistake, is that when I went and got the flooring, they do it in an 18mm and a 22mm, and I have accidentally bought 4 22mm sheets rather than 18mm sheets, so I'm already short. So I'm gonna have to go and get some more now so I can finish. So that's a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world, but obviously not great. But I think I might have been short anyway, so I'm going to do some measuring and then go and get those. Then I'll come back, then we can finish the floor, and then we can just start tidying up all the other bits and pieces around here. Let's go. Okay, so the floor in here is now down. This is not the final floor. In here we're going to be having a sprung floor, and I'm going to do a whole episode on how we're going to do the sprung floor, because we've kind of come up with our own way based on ones that you can buy, but they're very expensive. So we've got like a DIY sprung floor, but that will be really, really good. So I'm really excited about doing that. But now I've had some stuff turn up from Toolstation and Screwfix, sockets and bits and pieces. So I'm going to get all the back boxes on, wire up all the sockets. I've got the monitor mount, which is going in there. So I'm going to get that up. If you remember, I put a pattress behind there. So I put that up, and also I've got the lights here. So I'm gonna wire them up and they can all go in. And then really in here, we'll just give it a really good clean. And then the next episode in here, we'll be doing the sprung floor. And then this room will be completely finished, which is pretty exciting. And then once this room is finished, I can bring all the equipment down and what have you, and that would be good. And then I can really go and concentrate on the workshop, which, let's be honest, is the main event. And there'll probably be a whole series of episodes based around setting that up, what's going to go where, building, shelving, workbenches, all sorts of stuff. So that's going to be really good. So let's get on with getting some of this done. Let's go. So it's kind of the end of the day, and as you saw, I've wired in all of the sockets. Now I'm working with an electrician, so he's going to check absolutely everything and do all the main wiring back to the house. I'm just making sure that the sockets are on, and just everything stripped back properly and all earthed correctly. But I'm not saying that you should do it. In fact, I'm telling you that you shouldn't do it. You should get a professional. Yeah, always get a professional electrician. And I've also started stripping all of the lights, all the cables for the lights, except the switches one, because they've got what they are written on them: power in, switch, power out. So I'm leaving that for the electrician as well. TV's on the wall, that worked out okay. And behind you can see the power socket and the HDMI cable. HDMI cable is a little bit short because it's over on this side, so I'll get like an extender or something to work with that. And yeah, it's looking really great, really happy with it. I'm going to try and get all the lights in tomorrow, and like I say, you know, the electrician's going to come around and check everything. But this room is almost done. It needs a really good tidy, and I think tomorrow it'll be lights in the ceiling. I've got some outside lights as well, and I've got a photo cell so that they come on when it gets dark, because the shed is right at the other end of the garden. They'll come on for like a couple of hours an evening. Okay, so there we have it. All the lights are wired up except the first one on the circuit, which I'm going to leave for the electrician to do, and the switch isn't wired up either. So all of this is just daisy chained one light to another. So that's all done, and the electrician will do the final connections on that one. I have put the radiant heater in on the wall, just a really easy heating solution for in here, because we're going to have electrics. It's electric. It's it uses infrared technology to warm the air around here without it being like a convector or having oil or any of those spits in there. So really pleased with that. So telly. So really, once I've had a good tidy up in here, then it's just the flooring to do, and like I said, I'm going to do a separate video on that one, and then the workshop, I'm going to do a series of separate videos on that one in there as well, because that's going to be way more fun. And yeah, I'm just going to have a tidy up, and I haven't got the floor yet because we haven't decided what we're going to go for, but I'm pretty hyped that we're getting really close to the end now. It's been a bit of a slog this, and I can't deny I'm definitely ready for a new project, which is obviously the workshop, and obviously there's another little project that I've sort of been working on the side, that will be my next series of videos, but you'll find out about that in a couple of weeks. And yeah, like thanks for watching. Blows my mind that so many people are watching and commenting and liking these videos. Please subscribe if you just want to watch my journey and the projects that I undertake, just really because I can't afford to pay anyone to do this sort of stuff for me, so I don't really have a choice but to do it myself. But obviously this gym and workshop I would never in a million years be able to afford to pay someone to do, so the only option is to do it myself. But I'm pretty stoked on how it's gone. It's looking great in here. I can't wait to start getting some of the kit in, and then coming down here, not filming videos, coming down here and actually using it and getting in shape. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.